Hi Beverly members, and welcome to Countdown to Opening Day, and today we're going to work on driver. So ball position, the lie's a little bit different, it's on a tee. We're going to talk about all of that and what we should feel and what we're doing with the driver, how's a little bit different, and what we're trying to optimize as far as the ball flight and how we hit it. So first things first, ball position's a little bit different. So because the lie is different, it's on a tee. We need to put it in the front of your stance. So your ball position is going to be, without a tee, is going to be typically just inside your left heel. Okay, so if you're thinking about your swing arc, we want to hit it on the upswing. It's on a tee, so it's got to be, to the left a little bit. So again, inside left here. Now, if you're having trouble, launching the ball in the air, what I do is give yourself a little pivot. So hold the golf club up in front of you and tilt a little bit back, and now go. So you can see my shoulders are tilted a little bit more, so it's going to help me hit the ball on the upswing a little bit more. So again, inside left, and make sure that you're tilted a little bit to the right. Where the ball position is should help you, but if you need a little bit more help launching it, again, just give me a little bit of tilt. Now, the one thing that I get asked a lot of is about how high you should tee your golf ball. Well, I'll kind of start you right in the middle, and then you can kind of move around from there. Most people, when they hit it straight up in the air, they say that they had it tee too high, maybe a little bit. Usually it's their angle of attack. The golf club is coming down too much. Again, we can help that and fix that in your setup. Tilt a little more so we hit it on the upswing a little more. But just so you know, kind of the standard, because the depth of the face have changed a little bit. They've gotten a little bit deeper. So the equator of the golf ball, where it says practice at, standard, what I recommend is at the top edge of the driver. If it's too low, you're going to hit it too low on the face. This big driver can't get underneath it. You can err a little bit too high. If your swing's too steep, you could go under it a little bit. So we're going to help you with that today. But again, try to feel like it's right at the top edge of the driver. So when we hit up, we hit it right in the sweet spot. That's why it does have to be teed up a little bit higher with these new drivers. Okay, so now I see a lot of people, their driver swing is way different than, say a 7-6-5 iron. One of the reasons is we don't really have a cap on our driver. We're just trying to hit it as far as possible, typically, because we don't have a start and an end point, and we're just trying to get it out there. So you should feel that your 7-iron and driver swing, the tempo should be the same, kind of what you're feeling should be the same. Your driver shouldn't feel like it's way out of control, and your 7-iron is really under control. So just think of that. If you're having trouble controlling your driver, that it's more like a 7-iron. So now when we get into the driver, we're going to get set up here. So we're going to tilt a little bit. Ball's just off my inside heel. Okay, now the swing concepts are all the same. In other words, getting the golf club back down in front of me, hinging, unhinging, and rehinging. So we'll just go ahead and hit one. Now, what you want to feel is that our launch angle, we're trying to launch the ball up with not a lot of spin. So we're trying to feel like we're almost back. Our shoulders are tilted, and we're going up into it a little bit more. So again, we'll hit one here. Okay, so at the strike, you can feel that your shoulders are tilted. I'm kind of back here. I see way too many people try to muscle the club, and we get twisting our body too much, and so that's why we come down on top of it. If you're one of those that come down on top of it too steep, and you feel like you're hitting the top of the club and not swinging up into it, here's a drill for you. Again, get up in your setup position. Okay, from there, I want you to pick your left heel off the ground. So what that's going to enable us to do is kind of stay back and let your arms swing and the club pivot. So if I have a tendency to do this, see, my heel is going to go down. So it forces me to stay back. So again, tilt here, left heel's up. So we're going to make a regular back swing, and then feel the club swing back down in front of you. So you get the feeling of kind of staying back and let the arms pass. And you can maintain that shoulder tilt that you need to launch the ball up. So hopefully those few driver tips will help you, and we'll see you back soon.